Okay, guys, so let's talk about how to install Zabbix. Go to zabbix.com, get Zabbix and Zabbix packages, Zabbix 7 LTS, OS distribution. I will use Ubuntu 22.04, Zabbix server frontend and agent. We have two versions of Zabbix Agent, Agent and Agent 2. Uh, we discuss and what is the difference between the two of them, the two of these two Zabbix agent version later. I will use MySQL or MariaDB as a backend database and use Nginx as a web server. And the script is ready for me to install the Zabbix. Okay, open your virtualization platform. I will use VMware Workstation. I install Ubuntu before. I will power them on and stay a little to boot up and SSH to this server and start the installation step. Okay, you can use VirtualBox, you can use KVM. It's up to you. I prefer to use VMware Workstation. Move Xterm and SSH to this host. Okay, guys, ready the preferred Linux system and SSH to it. You know, etc OS release Ubuntu 24.04, 22.04 LTS, and you can see sudo switch to root user and apt update the repository and come here, wget the Zabbix repository, and first of all, using the wget command, download the Zabbix repository Debian file. Okay, I will download it and we can install it with dpackage-i Zabbix release underscore latest underscore 704 plus Ubuntu 22.04 all.deb. Okay, and now apt update, you can see the Zabbix repo successfully added to our repository. Okay, you can see dpackage-i and apt update. Now, before we go to install the Zabbix server and other component, I will install the MySQL or MariaDB. Install the MariaDB. So let's install the latest version of the MariaDB. Zabbix github.com/imanjokar99. Look, you can install in this way. How to install MariaDB on Ubuntu 22. Open this link. This is from DigitalOcean, and read this article and install it. I already documentation for me to install the stable version of the MariaDB. I will here and to repositories, to Zabbix, to installation. We will use this GitHub repo a lot. Use this GitHub repo a lot. Okay, so remember this repository. Bare metal installation, install MariaDB, and install the LTS version of this. In this link, the MariaDB life cycle is here. Look, the LTS one, MariaDB 1104, which is the end of life in 3 years, 29 May on 2029. Okay, I will click on this version and come here. Okay, MariaDB server. Okay, repository. Ubuntu Jami 1104. Okay, and we can add the install some prerequisites package like app transport HTTPS and curl and mkdir directory and curl the GPG key of the MariaDB. Okay, I will copy and come here. Now create a file in this location and add this content to this file. Now run apt update. Okay, apt update. You can get the MariaDB mirror from this mirror, and we can now install the MariaDB server. Okay, nice. Wait a little to install the MariaDB first, and then we can install the Zabbix and connect our Zabbix to the MariaDB server. But before install the Zabbix, let's set up the MariaDB by MySQL underline secure installation. Enter current. This is actually a pre-built script to secure our MariaDB installation. Enter none. Switch to Unix secret authentication. Yes. Change the root password. Yes. I will change the root password. Remove anonymous user. Yes. Disallow root login remotely. Yes. Remove test database. Yes. And reload privileges table now. Yes. Okay. Now, if I type MariaDB, I can connect to the MariaDB engine. Show databases. Okay. we can have some database, show users, no, select star from mysql.user, or select user or host. Okay, we have root, mysql, and mariadb.sys user, and from this host, only from this host can allow to log in. Okay, we set up the MariaDB. Look, MySQL or MariaDB dash dash or dash v MariaDB 1104, which is the LTS version of that. Come here and let's install the Zabbix component. Look, Zabbix server MySQL, Zabbix frontend PHP, Zabbix nginxconf, Zabbix SQL script, and Zabbix Agent. All of these have to install on this Linux machine. Wait some time, depends on your network speed connection or network bandwidth. Wait a little. Guys, I will not edit the videos because my time is very limited and I can't edit the videos. Okay, the Zabbix installation was done. So let's configure and initialize our monitoring stack. In the documentation of the Zabbix, talk to us, create initial database. Okay, so let's log into the database and create database Zabbix, character set UTF, and collate UTF-8 MB4. Okay, let's come here and create a user for Zabbix to connect to this database. Identify, change the default password. Now I will use the Iman and grant all privileges to this user and set this property to 1 and quit. Okay, copy all of this and paste here. Okay, look, show databases. You can have Zabbix. Use Zabbix, connect to the Zabbix database and show tables. You know, empty set. We don't have any tables. We don't create any schema about Zabbix on this Zabbix database. The next step, we want to create the Zabbix schema on the on our database with zcat. From this script, And to the Zabbix database, we can create the Zabbix schema. Wait some time. Echo dollar question mark return 0, which indicates that the previous command was successfully done, and MySQL use Zabbix, connect to Zabbix database and show tables. You can see the Zabbix schema was successfully created. Nice. Then go to the MySQL and set 0 this property in MySQL and this and quiet. Okay. Now we have to go to the Zabbix server.conf, find the DB password. Okay. The DB user is Zabbix. Why? Because we create the Zabbix user and with password. Which password? This password, Iman. Okay. So DB user and copy this line and set the password here. DB host, DB name Zabbix is okay, and DB host is default is localhost. Okay, this comment, okay, I will comment because this is the default one. Now we have to go to the Nginx configuration file. Not here, cd etc nginx confd. Go to this file and uncomment these 2 lines on port 80, and I will the IP of this server. Okay, thanks to Zabbix for the simplicity of the installation step. Now we have to restart or enable restart first and then enable it. Restart and then enable for the Zabbix services coming up when system is restarted. Now go to your web browser. Let's go to the web browser. Let me some time. Let me okay, come here and 196 150. Okay, next step, check of prerequisites. All of them is okay. MySQL, the database engine MySQL, database host localhost, database port 0, which is the default. It means 3306. Database name Zabbix. Store credential in plain text, user Zabbix, and password is the Zabbix password, which is Iman. Next step. Now Zabbix my monitoring. I write my monitoring. I will set the time zone to Asia Tehran. You can set it on your time zone. Asia, Tehran. Okay, and dark, the default theme. Next step, and congratulations. You have successfully installed Zabbix frontend. The default username is admin with A is capital and Zabbix admin and Zabbix with password. Congratulations, your Zabbix successfully installed on your Linux system. Okay, now our work is started. We have a lot to do with Zabbix. Only look the Persian version of the Zabbix course. Look, this is my Zabbix course, but the Persian one. I only want to show you which topic we want to cover in this course. So let's some minute to load. Look, monitor MikroTik and Cisco routers, install Zabbix using Docker, network discovery, SNMP v2, SNMP v3, monitor multiple sites using Zabbix and Zabbix proxy. You can, I will set up our lab in GNS3 multiple site. We can set up VPN tunneling and monitor our VPN tunnel interface. Monitor with SNMP v3 how to use Zabbix sender. Now in this video about Zabbix sender, here, look here, how to connect to Grafana, Zabbix server HA, Zabbix proxy HA, geomap, network map, dependent item, system.run, Python, bash script, SSL expiration, Zabbix sender, auto agent, auto registration, monitor fast API endpoint using Zabbix, config email media for send alerts. We have very things to do with together. So be patient and follow the videos. Thanks, guys.